So in my opinion, I think that there will never actually be a medical cure for Western diseases like cancer, autoimmune disease, heart disease, things like that. I think there will never be a cure just because of money and greed, because the pharmaceutical companies are making a killing off of keeping people sick. I don't think they're making people sick, they're just keeping people sick. Because, you know, although it would be really awesome to just have a one-time fix-all, cure-all treatment for everyone who has cancer, everyone who has autoimmune disease, things like that, that would be so ideal for the people with the diseases, but it would not at all be ideal for the people making the drugs, because you're going to make so much more money if you just keep people coming back over and over and over again for these drugs, for these treatments. So chronic illnesses are just money makers because they are making so much money just keeping people's health hanging by a thread, just keeping people sick, just barely alive. And you know, people say, like, you know, eat everything in moderation. Well, that gives you a little bit of moderation for every disease. Have a little cancer, a little autoimmune disease, a little heart disease, you know, a little bit of everything, a little moderation of all diseases. And you know, I don't think that these companies, like I said, are trying to make people, I don't think that the end goal is to make people sick. I think the end goal is to make more money. If it made them more money to cure people of their diseases, I think they would totally do it. They'll just do whatever it takes to make the most amount of money instead of doing the most amount of good for the most amount of people, which is what really they should be doing. But you know, they're just greedy and they just want your money. So but I think, you know, there's not really a whole lot to fear, because you can definitely alleviate most or all of the symptoms depending on what disease you have by just following a vegan diet, because the animal products are a lot of what's causing these problems, and a lot of these treatments are very toxic. So I mean, I was on prednisone for a while and I wanted to just get off it as quickly as possible because I knew that it was really toxic. You have so many terrible symptoms as well. So I think that although Western medication is good for the short term, I think that getting off of it as quickly as possible and just using your lifestyle for your treatment is totally ideal. I think that that is so much better than pharmaceutical drugs. Although, you know, pharmaceutical drugs companies will tell you that you can't do that, you need their drugs. So just think for yourself, think about what makes sense. And you know, comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Like, dislike, share, subscribe, check out my other social media. So many options for you to do, and I will definitely see you later if you are already subscribed.